So what I'm going to start out with is what are the most interesting and stressful negotiations of your business? So is it when you're negotiating a price reduction? Is it when you're negotiating with a vendor because the vendor is doing some work on the property and you have to finesse? Because you know that every time that you have a vendor come out, your client thinks that you should be paying them. We all know that, right? So every time you have a plumber come out, the client thinks, oh, the plumber's coming out. Oh, you called the plumber? Oh, okay, have him bill you. So everything is a finesse of how you handle that whole situation. So just walking around the room, what is one of the ones that you are like, hey, this one I'd love to have some new strategies on?
Getting a price reduction.
Price reductions, okay. Okay, next.
Getting extension.
Okay. Go ahead, somebody just give me
Extension.
extensions. Anything else?
Getting a listing appointment when you're competing with very high producers.
So getting the appointment,
When your competition is a very high producer.
we'll call it the listing appointment. And then we'll say against top agents.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, we're negotiating a price within the listing agreement.
So negotiating the
Upfront price.
so
Listed
the
price.
price at which you're going to market the
Listed
property.
price.
Okay. So we'll call that the list price. But what I'm going to call it is also I'm going to call it the marketing price.
And how about when you're in a contract, negotiating back the price for when you've had a certain offer?
Oh, so a counter.
Right,
Yeah,
and
the
let's say you have
price.
a good counter.
Okay.
You have a good offer.
Offer response, we'll call it, right? And it's mainly the price, right? And this is price. Okay, so that's plenty.
Yeah.
Okay, so here's what we're going to list. Over here is what I call negotiating weapons. So when you go into a negotiation, you have to know the tools that you're going to have, and you have to realize that you're not just there talking about what the client is asking you, okay? What you're doing is you want to be controlling the narrative in all of these situations. So I just listed a few of the weapons that we use and we talk about. So I talk about this all the time with my team members, and I call that, we have a little group where we can talk openly about everything. So how many of you feel like when you're in a group like this, you can talk openly about all subjects? Yeah, see, I don't. And the reason being is that we're cooperative competitors, right? You may be my friend today, you may be doing my open house, but tomorrow you and I are going for the listing.
Right.
And if I get it, I get the listing for a period, and if you get it, I'm out. So you are my competition that day. But the day I have a listing and you bring a buyer, we need to cooperate. We need to work together, okay? So we're cooperative competitors, and information is really key in this whole business. If I told you guys today, oh, I know this guy I met last night, he's got a property that he wants to sell, but he hasn't listed it yet. And you have an address, you have a name of a client, I'm not that excited about that, giving that information out. So I can't really talk openly to you, so I have a group of people I surround myself with where we can bounce every idea in the room off each other. Where's the other place that you really can speak openly? When you travel to another market. That's why traveling and going to conferences, going to places is so eye-opening, because you get a chance to talk to all the different agents in different markets, and you can see what strategies they use, and you can talk openly about your market because they're not after your market.